Gold and silver both dropped sharply with the Fed's interest rate hike projections and the interest rate cut projections. And yes, this drop has come from the critical resistance levels. See, we have discussed why silver 2360 is a greater resistance. It precisely achieved 2360 and reversed. That is how the beauty of technical levels. We discussed 2360 several times in last few days. At the same time, for gold, we have discussed 1940-50 zone. 1946.5 was precisely the resistance. It went past 1946.5 for a brief time and then reversed strongly. So now what to expect today? Can we expect it to both gold and silver to continue with the downside and drop from here, or we can expect a revival? Which position you should take in order to profit, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Do watch that as well. Let's start. First gold, followed with silver. And yes, your every like, comment, share is a great support, inspiration, motivation for me to deliver on time every time to the best of my ability. Now let's have a look at gold on the early. Now see, gold on the early charts, you can see this is the support here at 22, and now it is trying to breach past these support levels. I will be looking forward to see bearishness in gold is only if it stays below 19, 14, 15 levels. Very clear. If and only if it stays below 19, 14, 15, we can say that gold has turned bearish for the day. Now if you look at the movement, sharp drop, it is trying to trade in this channel. Just eliminate this, eliminate the noise here. See, this is trying to trade in this bearish channel here, and the lows of the channel right now at around 24, 25, and once it breaks below 22, that is the time when you can say that gold has turned bearish. And we can also expect that there are going to be greater supports on the downside at 19, 18, 19, 15 zone. That is a great support. Moving averages are on the verge of a crossover. This is a bearish cross here. Stochastic rising from the oversold levels. MACD is trading with sharp bearishness. Possibility of convergence exists here. RSI is also looking downwards, trying to stay bearish. Coming to the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts, if you look at, see the drop, consolidation, again a drop, retracement. Now if you look at the bearishness getting diminished here with both these candles, I will observe how it behaves at around 24, 22 levels. This is going to be a great support for the day. If you look at the stochastic, this is oversold on the 2-hour charts here, while the MACD is still trading with divergence and bearishness, and RSI is almost staying flat. Coming to 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour chart, the candle has just started. Higher lows you should wait for. If it breaks below 24, that is the point below which you can enter a sell position, but with a caution note that as long as 1915 is respected, gold is not bearish. It can bounce back. Yes, because we have seen a sharp slump, we can see a bounce back or a revival. Hence you should trade with caution. If you are selling at 1924, be cautious of 22, 20, 18, 15. Very nearby support levels, and hence I have to mention all the support levels so that you can protect your capital. And as long once it breaches below 1915, then major bearishness may prevail here. Stochastic oversold, MACD is divergent, MACD is bearish, looking downwards here. And you can also note that first cycle, second cycle, it is looking downwards. Possibility here exists. At the same time, one must note that, see, double bottom levels, it is scale to the midpoint here. A crossover here can again try to take it on the upside. RSI is also dropped. Coming to 4 now, on the 4-hour chart, see, one point you must note here is that the prices were divergent from the moving average. It has converged towards 20-50-100 period moving average. Right now prices are trying to take support from the 20-50-100 period moving average. And yes, moving averages have just crossed over yesterday, and it is almost trying to get the support from this zone, and hence only sell entry below 24. But then be alert, as again and again I am saying, as long as 19, 14, 15 is respected, be alert here. Do not treat gold as bearish here. You can note, let me draw something for you. This is the beauty of this channel. This is still a bullish channel here, and hence it has to come out of this channel. It has to stay below this channel in order to confirm the breakout. Stochastic oversold, MACD. Now look at MACD. This is just crossed over, trading with divergence, trading bearish. But at the same time, you must note double bottom levels it is coming from. It has scaled the highs. Now possibly it can try to scale a little lows before looking upwards. RSI has dropped as well. Coming to the daily. Now look at daily charts. See, moving average are still bearish, laying one over other. And also note this fact that, see, previous candle could be a reversal sign here with a long wick and a step out here, and hence for the day you can find out 19 32 levels is going to be the milestone here. Only above 32 is what I will recommend you to buy. If gold stays above 1932, you can buy again, wait for 36 and then 40 levels to be breached. If it stays above 40, you can say that we are seeing a reversal here in gold. Else also one must note what has happened here: rise, retracement, rise, double top levels almost, lower highs, and gold reversing here. So possibility uh, this will this is the beginning of the reversal. That is also one of the possibilities here on the daily charts. Stochastic looking downwards, staying bearish. MACD is in green. Remember, MACD is in green. It is not yet crossed over. It is still staying positive. And if you look at the MACD cycles on the daily charts, it is staying at the zero line. So possibility exists both ways. RSI is looking downwards, trying to stay bearish. So for the day, see 1932 is the level above which you can buy. Be cautious of 35, 36 as the first targets, then 38, 40 as the next targets. And these levels are going to be great resistance. On the upside, 1940 again is going to be great resistance. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 1924, but with a caution note that yes, there are supports at 22, 20, 18, 15. 15, as long as 15 is respected, the possibility of a revival will exist in gold, and hence you should trade with caution. Trade accordingly, trade profitably, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Now let's have a look at silver. And before we, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. The 26th batch is going to start on first week of October. Only limited seats are available. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now see silver on the hourly charts, you can find out $23, $22.95 is a great support levels. You can find out it is still falling shy of breaking past these levels and yielding higher highs here. So silver on the charts here, I will only recommend you to sell below 22.95. That is the only level below which we can see little bearishness. So as long as 22.95 is respected, we are not going to treat silver as bearish. That is very clear. Now, if you look at the hourly charts also, this is trying to retrace. The resistance here at 23.30 is very strong. 23.30, 23.40 zone. This is the zone where it is going to get maximum resistance. Also, I will show you why 23.60 was a greater resistance and why it has reversed here. So if you look at the Stochastic, this was oversold, trying to revive here. MACD was trading with extreme divergence, extreme bearishness. It is trying to converge. You can see little greener candles. RSI is rising as well. Coming to now on the 2-hour charts, you can see still higher lows, higher highs are yielded here. Yes, the preceding lows here it has breached. However, still you will find 22.95, 22.90 as a greater support. So it is still trying to stay in this bullish zone. I will wait for it to break past 23.30 in order to confirm the rise. If you look at Stochastic, this is rising from the oversold levels. The MACD is trading with extreme divergence and bearishness. It can possibly converge. See, the candle size is almost flattened here. RSI is rising. Coming to 3-hour charts. Now on the 3-hour chart, see, look at the tail here. Very long tail, suggested that the prices are not willing to stay bearish. After that first green candle, there is a pullback. This candle is staying above 23.20. We can expect 23.30, but 23.30 is going to be the resistance for the day. Beyond 23.30 is where the bulls will take over. Hence, you have to be cautious there. If you look at a Stochastic, this is oversold. The MACD is trading with divergence. MACD is trading with bearishness. It is looking downwards. And you can see here first, second wave continuing here. RSI has dropped, now stabilizing here at the comfortable levels. Coming to 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts also, if you look at, see flat bottom trying to revive. See this, where this candle closes is going to be important, and where the next candle starts is going to be important. Now if it is identically symmetrical formation, the next candle might bring the bulls out there. Then 23.30, 23.40 levels can be seen. Also, one must note, I am again and again saying $22.95, $23 levels is going to be a great support. Breaking below which you can expect 22.80 levels as the first support, and below which you can expect 22.60 as the next milestone. Stochastic has dropped. MACD crossing over for a sell here, trading with very little divergence. RSI almost flat. Coming to the daily. Now see, on the daily charts, lower lows are done. Beautifully aligning here, lower lows are done. Thus, a sell entry only below 22.95, below which you can say extreme bearishness will be seen. At the same time, there is a possibility that it can break beyond 23.20 and 23.30 levels. See what has happened, lower lows If you count lower highs, eliminate this candle here, and hence we may see silver staying between 23-23.40 zone. And if you see it staying above 23.20, see this price has to be above 23.20. You can initiate a buying entry, but then with the caution note that 23.30.40 is going to be a great resistance. Now see, why did I say and why we were following 23.60 since long? See, the moving averages are trading with divergence. The prices were trading with divergence from the moving average. The probability increased higher to achieve 50 and 100 period moving average, and thus prices attempted to achieve 2360 levels, and it has achieved it. This precisely, beautifully, 2360 levels are achieved here, you can see. So this journey is complete, and now I will look forward to which direction it takes over. Also, one must note that silver so far has seen this bearish cycle and trying to revive. Also, one must note that silver has triple higher lows here, and it is reviving from those levels. Any breakout below this level is where the bears will take over. So right now it is trying to revive a little on the up. If you look at a stochastic, this is dropping from the overbought zone, while MACD, look at MACD here. See these cycles, MACD is again crossing over for a buying entry, and hence still bullishness is there. RSI is flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy silver at 23.20, but with the caution note that 23.30, 23.40 greater resistances on the upside, and beyond 23.40 is where the bulls will take over. We may see higher highs also if it continues to stay on the upside. On the downside, a selling entry is only recommended below 22.95 levels. Below 22.95 is where one can enter a sell. Expect 22.80 levels as the first resistance and 22.60 as the next resistance. Take your positions accordingly, trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. You can also be part of my free Telegram channel to get the live market updates and press the bell icon. The link is mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.